Welcome to Straight Out of Marvel, episode 11. It's your humble and Pfizer vaccinated host, Kevin27, alongside the other half of this podcast, Chris. What's up, bro?
Good, gang.
This episode is brought to you by the KC Network 702, which you can follow on all socials, like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. You also can listen to Straight Out of Marvel wherever you get your podcast. Also, new announcement is that we now have a website where the listeners of this show who aren't on social media, since I got the analytics back, and I see we got some older listeners, not calling anybody out, but just in case you can't get in contact with us on social media, you can always get in contact with us at straightoutofmarvel.wordpress.com. Of course, you will find all the podcast news and any updates with me, with Chris, will be on this website. That is our website. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So hit us up and let's start the show. So how you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm having a cool little day. What about you, bro?
I am doing fine and dandy today because we are giving our last and final thoughts on the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yes,
or
sir.
should I say Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
I'm weird.
Yeah, so I'm very excited to just give a full rounded. Now, did you go back and watch any more since last week?
Yeah, I watched it once. I watched it. Yeah, I only watched it once.
Yeah, I watched the last two episodes in a block. So nice. I'm definitely excited to talk about, where we feeling now that we have more time to sit with it. Now that all of pretty much everyone's opinions out there have been stated, I'm definitely down because you know me, I'm definitely a comment reader. I read everybody comments. It doesn't, if the platform has comments, Kevin27 is reading them.
Oh God.
What about you?
Hey, we gotta read all those comments all we can, bro. I feel like it's gonna be good because we got posts, Captain America, Winter Soldier, from the final episode. So now we on to the next week. It feels good, bro. I can't wait. I'm excited for more.
Yeah, and tonight will be the assemble, but I feel like we didn't have to wait,
Yeah.
Wait till tomorrow to do a whole podcast just based on that. So we could just go ahead and do what we're going to do. So let's just briefly go over this series, man. So where do you want to start? How are you feeling now that everything is done?
I feel like overall as the show, with me going back to watch it again, I like the show. Mm-hmm. And I noticed like within the show, it's a lot of stuff that have been taken out that made the show not really make sense for certain characters in the show.
Definitely.
So I feel like, it's more understandable now why the final episode was what it was.
Yeah, you definitely could tell that it was a secret plot, which I don't know if you've seen the director or the writer of the show, Malcolm Spellman. He said that it was a part that they had to cut out, but not due to the pandemic. And he said he was told by Kevin Feige to stop saying that. So I don't know like what's going on, which is which, but we do know that it was a storyline taken out, which was probably the whole sickness dynamic, which would have made the Flag Smashers way harder.
Yeah.
Like their cause.
Yeah.
Even though their cause was just, because like I said, how can you argue with one world, one people? But at the same time, the way they went about it, and the fact that we didn't really get to see that relationship with Mama Danya build. We didn't really get to see why these flag smashers respected Carly to where they all got the same strengths.
Yeah.
So they could have overpowered her if they felt like she was going a little too overboard, and they didn't. So why were they willing to die for Carly? Because at the end of the day, they didn't die for the cause because they didn't believe in it. Did they believe in the cause? Because they didn't believe it like Carly believed in it.
Well, see, they believed in it until shit got real. Then when shit got real, they didn't. They just kind of just folded under pressure.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like, that's terrible.
Carly she said, it doesn't matter if we die. And they was like, yo, speak for yourself, sister.
We'd rather go to the raft. That's terrible, bro.
Hell yeah.
Saying, like, I was upset, like, how they did Mama Danya. Like, just writing her off, scripting her off, and basically not giving her that, like, dialogue or anything that pushed her out there and make us know a little bit more about her or how big that relationship between her and Carly was. Like, we didn't know none of that. So knowing that it was a storyline taken out, as you pointed out, now it kind of make more sense why they really did that. Like, that's probably what it was. It probably was Mama Danya.
Yeah. Well, she definitely, because, okay, so this actress, or I know everybody say actor now, but I still say actress. This actress had a lot of huge roles. So for them to just have her in here as pretty much a person in the funeral, it just makes no sense. But I mean, I still enjoyed the show. Definitely overall, I still liked it better. I still like it better than WandaVision because for me, I feel like when you have shows that has to deal with mystery, once the mystery is revealed, it's like, okay, that's it. And of course, WandaVision was supposed to be about her trauma and all of this good stuff, but she took over a town full of people, kidnapped them, and hid their children in their bedrooms and made them eat Halloween candy.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, do you hear this? Do y'all hear this? He is calling out Wanda. Because a lot of y'all people out there making Wanda seem like the hero in this show. The stuff she was doing was wrong. Y'all need to point that out, man.
Oh no, Agatha was the hero. Come on, man. She saved the town.
No, me. Honestly.
I felt like that was the turn for Wanda to be a villain. I thought.
Yeah. Could have been. But now she got to deal with that too.
But back to Falcon and Winter Soldier, I just thought it's something that when I go back and watch, it's a lot of more substance, you know.
Yeah.
Now, as opposed to, WandaVision. But I mean, still both equally, well, not equally great, but because I'm like this with Falcon. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Last time I get to wear my t-shirt, ladies and gentlemen. If you listen, and I've been wearing the same Falcon and Winter Soldier t-shirt every time we record. And if you're watching, you already know. And I will be trying to get a fresh Loki shirt. So if you have any place, because I looked at Hot Topic, I wasn't feeling their Loki shirts. And that's why I got this Falcon and Winter Soldier shirt. So
shout out Hot Topic.
Shout out Hot Topic though. But if you have any places where your boy could go to get some fresh Loki drip, shoot your boy a DM, shoot your boy something, because I need some Loki drip for the next series that we got to wait 6 weeks for.
I know, man. That's gonna be a long 6 weeks.
Marvelous May.
Hey, I can't wait, bro. Loki gonna be fired.
And it's not even like it's the beginning of June, it's the middle.
Woo. I can't wait, bro. Middle of the summer type shit. That's gonna be a good vibe.
Hell yeah, I can't wait either. Well, that's the beginning of the summer.
Mm-hmm.
June 11. You already know Black Widow. That's middle of summer. July 9th, baby. We will be.
Yes, sir. Can't wait for that one too, man.
Hell yeah. So, I want to know, who was your favorite character? Who stood out to you the most in this Falcon and Winter Soldier 6-episode series?
I think the one who really stuck out to me the most, it had to be Isaiah.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Bro, we all know that. Like, that boy Isaiah, he hit different every single time. Like, you felt his pain, you felt everything he was going through, and the way he delivered it made it so much more, like, you felt so much more emotion towards it. Like, you felt him, like, you felt what he was going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, like, what they did to him back then was messed up. And just to know that he had to live a life knowing that he dead like that, like, basically live a life that he dead, but he not even dead. I was like, yo, that's wild. And just to see him get justice at the end, that was just amazing, bro. So that's why I love that story of him.
Yeah, Isaiah Bradley was definitely a great story. Definitely a great introduction to the MCU. And I'm glad they did it like that. And let's keep it real. Isaiah Bradley gave us our longest episode because we talked about that scene for so long and went on so many different tangents about so many real life topics and how it made us feel. Yo, shout out to Isaiah Bradley. Definitely was a star of the show, but for sake of podcasting, and obviously you already know where I'm going. Come on, man. I love Carly.
Yes, sir.
I love Carly. She was brash. She was strong. She gave me good leadership vibes. She just she crumbled at the end. I hate how she crumbled at the end.
Yeah,
I felt like they could have did her better justice. Hashtag bring back Carly Morgenthau. But I don't think, and you know, and another thing that I really hate is because they built the power broker up and he didn't even, or we know it's Sharon Carter now, she wasn't even the big villain in the show. So for the big bad in this show to be Carly, I don't feel like they gave her enough justice, you know. I don't.
Nah, she should have went out with her bang, bro.
Yeah, she should have went out with a better bang. Tell me how you felt about Carly.
Man, honestly, I think Carly was she was inspirational to me as to show how much you can fight for something. Like, when you believe in something, you gotta go fight for it. And you can't let people tell you no, you gotta just do it. And I love how she had her people back, basically being that leader of that charge and exposing the fakes of the GRC, like what they used to do, like how they did them, kicking them out of their homes and stuff, and they having to live like that. And I love how her speeches, I love how she talked to the people, like, and motivating them to get better and like follow her lead. And she did it so perfect every single time. She never failed.
Bro, that speech that she did when they was at the funeral, perfect.
Top tier, bro.
Perfect. That was, to me, best speech in the whole, when Isaiah didn't have a speech. So to me, best speech in the whole series.
Yeah. Especially when Sam showed up. I love how she turned up at that part. Like, it was like a whole different switch. Like, you felt that switch. Because them in that setting, not knowing that she there, like knowing that Sam up there, you know, but her knowing, you could see the difference. And I love that little switch cadence, bro. It was so fire.
Yeah, it definitely was. So I really appreciated Miss Morgenthau. I think she was 19 in the show.
Yeah.
So she definitely killed it. I bought the leadership from the beginning. So definitely Carly. So tell me what you thought about the star of the show, Sam, turning into Captain America, finally accepting the role, the mantle, and not being afraid to say, I'm Captain America, you know?
Yeah. I love the build up to being Captain America, because it showed that he just didn't get it right away. Like, he just didn't want it right away. He wanted to feel like he wanted to be Captain America and not be forced. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I love so much. I love that he didn't feel like that.
Yeah, me either. I really was digging the way he transformed from episode 1 to 6. And by the end of 5, he knew what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
And it was really because of Isaiah Bradley really giving him the inspiration to say, you know, if I couldn't let all this sacrifice go to waste.
Yep. And that's what I love about it, because honestly, especially at the end, with him embracing that and showing like, hey, I still got the wings with me. Don't forget, I got the wings. I got the shield, but I got my wings with me. So I love he kept the wings and he just didn't get rid of them or nothing. I love he kept the whole thing, bro, and he got the shield with him. So it looked absolutely perfect, bro.
Yeah.
And he got really good with the speeches too.
Yeah, his speech definitely was killer at the end, and he definitely fit the part. I thought his leadership qualities was they weren't as good as Steve Rogers.
Yeah.
But we only seen this one short, this one short stint. So who knows, once we see Captain America 4, that's when we really will be able to see Anthony Mackie get into his Captain America bag as the full leader. And I'm thinking that's will bring back the Avengers, because we got Cap back, right?
And what I like about it too is how he treat Bucky, like that friendship bond between him and Bucky, bro. That was just top. I love how he talked to Bucky, especially in that episode 5, when he was just trying to like get in his head and like see what he going through. That right there felt real. Like, bro, you need to get rid of that stuff. Like, you need to look at your wrongs and write them off, man. And you need to do better. And I like how he was having his friend back, bro. I love that.
Yeah, I love how he told him when he was like, oh, it's a dozen people in that book. And he was like, okay, that's cool, but start with one. Like, bro. He was like, bro, start with one person, make amends.
Yeah, bro. Amazing.
You know?
I love it. So what you think about Bucky, man?
So I'm thinking that I'm telling you, this is what Marvel does, though. They bring you into these characters and make you care about them. And when you give me a person for 6 episodes and he's on the good side of crime, I'm gonna care about them. Which is like kind of my critique of The Boys, because they let you see. Have you watched The Boys yet?
Nah.
Oh yeah, you got to get on it before season 3 come out. But my critique of that was, I like my superheroes to be superheroes, and they like are asshole superheroes. Like, they give you like a real version of what it probably would be like, because we see how people react with power. That's just like in the job force. So but Bucky really was good, and I respected the way that they made him humanized now, not just a machine for Hydra, not just Captain America's sidekick. Like, he's a human being still going through all these trials and tribulations, and I feel like Bucky came out on top. You even notice that at the end of the episode, he had his arm out. He wasn't ashamed anymore. Like, he walked around with his arm freely, let the kids hang on him because he cool Uncle Bucky,
Yeah. I loved it, bro. His character was awesome. Like, I like how they portrayed him to be better, and he had to progress to be better. And he was trying to do all things right, but he just had to slowly get that together. And I like how he just kept it real. Him and that friendship between him and Falcon, like I said, I like how they was, still cracking jokes, still talking shit about each other. Right. Even though they knew they was cool, they just was just trying to make it seem like they wasn't. But they, how that go.
Mm-hmm.
So
how that shit go.
And I like how he came at Sam too, because even though Sam came at him too, he was getting on Sam about keeping that shield. Like, Steve Rogers gave you that shield. Like, I like that. I like he kept that mindset for him to remember that.
But also, I like that at the end in episode 5, that talk you was talking about, he realized that I didn't understand what it would be like to have a black man wearing the stars and stripes.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not the same.
No. Which I love, bro. It was perfect.
Yeah. Great growth.
One thing I wanted to touch on the most, well, it was one thing I had a question for you. Do you think Mama Danya had like some type of connection to Isaiah Bradley?
I heard some type of theory about that, and honestly, that was one of the things that they were talking about that they cut out.
For real?
Yeah, like that could have been one of the storylines that was cut out.
Cause I don't know why I was thinking like, could she have been the doctor that was for Isaiah at the time?
They said that, or go ahead.
Oh no, I was just wondering.
Well, I heard that, and I heard that she could have been a super soldier.
Oh, yeah, it could have been.
Like I heard something like that. So it's some theories floating around with Mama Danya, and it's a reason why they didn't even kill her off. She was just dead at the beginning of the show.
She was just dead before we even saw her, bro.
Damn.
That's why I was like, it sucks, bro, because I wish we could have got something like that relationship to understand it more. But now that we can't, and knowing that Malcolm Spellman his name is, yeah, right there. Yep. Like they deleted that. That's tough, bro. That's tough. Because I heard something about them writing they wanted to write a book on it or something. Like to finish those. Like that's how great the story was.
Damn, that's interesting.
Because I was like, shit, if you gonna talk about the Flash, man, I'll read that shit. Because that'll be a good book.
Oh yeah, I would read a book on that. The Flag Smashers, or at least like listen to it on Audible.
Yeah, like that would be fire, bro. So another person I wanted to talk about, which I had a big pet peeve on. Mm-hmm. What happened with Sharon Carter? Why nobody talking about what happened at the end with her, with all the blood marks, the stuff all on her, the bruises on her knuckles? You remember how we talked about that at the end? Where was the dialogue? Like, what happened? Like, nobody spoke on that.
It didn't show it. And then when she come back in the next episode, she was fine again.
Yeah, like it just never happened.
I think that was probably a mistake.
For real?
I think it was a mistake. Because at first they tried to I thought maybe it was from when she was in a fight with all those dudes.
Yeah.
It didn't really make sense because they showed her when she was walking in that tunnel and her face was clean. Yeah. In her hand. So I don't understand that. I don't know. Her whole thing seemed rushed and it was trash. Worse. bro, I'm gonna just say it right now. My least favorite character was Sharon Carter.
I agree. I agree heavily because I didn't think none of that of Sharon made sense.
She didn't deserve a pardon.
Mm. And on top of that, if you're gonna make her the power broker, why bring her in so early? Honestly, I wouldn't even care if Sharon came at the episode 6, or at least at the end of episode 5, as a post-credit scene or something.
That was totally meaningless.
Because then it'd have been like, oh, so it was Sharon the whole time. You know what I'm saying? That would have been something.
Yeah,
big.
That would have been better.
Yeah, that would have been way better than just showing her in the beginning and then you calling it out episodes ago. And then she just come out as the power broker. Which nobody knows.
I'm giving worst character to Sharon Carter. No disrespect to the actress.
Yeah.
Sure, she's a fine young lady. But nope, I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
She can fight though. But even that part didn't make sense.
Yeah.
So it makes sense because what she really wants is to get the pardon. So do whatever it takes to get back into Sam and Bucky's good graces. I understand that. But why send them to kill the super soldiers? Why send them to kill the doctor that create the serum?
It's something off, bro. I don't know if she got something that she trying to write off or what.
Another thing too about the doctor, create some more, motherfucker.
I know. Like, what he say? 8? Or what he say? Like, it wasn't even that much, like, that he made.
He said he made 20.
20, yeah.
And Carly stole all of them. Make 20 more, my nigga. Like, what you doing?
Like, you tripping.
Like, am I wilding or like?
No, it's some real shit. Because even when he said 20, soon as he said that, I was like, 20? You only made 20?
I mean, because you've been back now for 6 months. So, like, what you doing? Like, did he just make them? And then Carly was like, bro, we about to hit a lick on this fool as soon as he done. Or like, see, that's what I'm saying. They should have gave us a Flag Smasher episode.
Yeah. At least name it Flag Smashers.
They should have gave us a Flag Smasher episode. Take us to how she got the serum and how she became that HBIC. You know?
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen that.
Yeah, bro. I would have loved it too because all of that didn't make sense. It didn't have no like structure. Because even with the dub dialogue, with him saying the mama got tuberculosis, that's just random as shit. Like, and then he didn't even say nothing about it. And then even with the serum, I'm like, bro, if you've been back to this long, you should at least have like 50 or 100 on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Not having Zemo tear all of them apart and there's one left for fucking John Walker ass. That don't make sense.
John Walker has gone rogue.
Speaking of John Walker, man, how do you feel about John Walker as a character, good and bad?
U.S. Agent John Walker, I felt like he started off strong.
Okay.
And then it ended terribly. I felt like the character, in my opinion, was a straight rise, like, and then a quick plummet back to Earth in season or episode 6.
Yeah.
Like, I thought the way they played it up at the end, I get it, he's an anti-hero or whatever, but the way they played it up was like he was gonna like really come for Carly ass. And he did, but nah, like, him teaming up with Bucky after they just whooped his ass and broke his arm. Is it because he's a super soldier? His arm was just healed so quickly. Like, I don't get it. the way his story ended, I wasn't feeling it. The suit is nice because come on, man, black, red. I like the suit. I thought it would have been nice if they would have revealed him with a shield at the end too, like a new shield.
Yeah,
that would have been better. And that's kind of how I feel about John Walker. He was cool. I liked him with Lamar.
Yeah.
I thought, like I said, I thought he came on strong. Every episode I thought he was pretty good, except for episode 6.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good one because in every single episode, especially his build up, seeing how he was just tweaking out off the serum and shit, and he was going rogue, and he was just antsy, like he just wanted to do something and stop the flag smashers. And then seeing his homie getting killed, and then he do that to the homeboy, Nico, that's his name. Yep. Yeah, I'm like that whole scene.
Nico.
That whole scene right there, the way he killed them off and they ended it like that. I was like, yo, this nigga John Walker has gone rogue. And I thought it was gonna be something big, like it was gonna be Sharon getting involved somehow, Carly, John Walker. You had to stop John, you gotta stop Carly. That's why I was thinking what was gonna happen. But then you just end up working with him, and he ended up making the smart choices, trying to be the hero and shit. I'm like, so technically the serum just went away? Like the craziness just went away? Everything just went weird? Like, ain't he a vigilante?
And considering the fact that they didn't give Lamar pretty much anything.
No.
Like, so that was another reason why I felt his shit starts going downwards because, you know, Lamar was his side piece.
Yeah.
So that wasn't cool. He couldn't even save his boy.
Oh God, and like especially when you had that whole family scene with John Walker and Lamar family.
And he lied to the family.
Like he made it seem like he was about to get a revenge or something. And he didn't do that. That wasn't him that did that. That was Sharon.
Yep. So John Walker, but I still liked him as a character, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him in future Marvel MCU things, which maybe Secret Invasion or maybe Armor Wars. We might see your boy John Walker. So another huge character we must talk about is Zemo, which was pretty much the third act of the show, right?
Yeah.
Or would you say John Walker? Who would you say was a bigger part? John Walker or Zemo?
I say John.
You say John Walker?
Yeah. I think it was because Zemo, he had a few parts, like he was main, but then when that whole Wakanda shit happened, it just was like, all right, fuck you, Zemo. Goodbye. Like
because John Walker was in like the end of the first episode, and then the whole second episode. We didn't see Zemo until episode 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But after episode 3, he was a big part of the show.
Yeah.
But honestly, I wasn't too impressed with Zemo because he killed King T'Chaka.
Yeah, bro. Like that dude.
Yeah, but other than that, he was cool, but I don't really feel like Zemo brought anything to the show. Like his whole reason of getting him out of prison was pointless. Like it accomplished nothing. Like I said, either a couple episodes ago or something. Only thing him getting out of prison did was he did squash a lot of the serum, so I give him that. But he still let John Walker get it.
I know.
So him having the serum, I mean, I ain't feeling Zemo. Like, I didn't really feel like, but he did have a good viral moment, so I give him that.
Yeah.
That Zemo in the club shit was that.
No. Hey, bro. hey,
yo,
Zemo was turning up, bro.
Zemo in the club was going crazy.
He said, "Shit, since we waiting on Sharon ass, let me turn up."
Turn up in the club real quick.
He was like, "Shit, I'm gonna go back to prison soon. Shit, I might have to turn up right now."
Yeah. So shout out to Zemo. How you feel about Zemo?
One thing I did like about Zemo is that motherfucker was cocky as shit. Like, like he was like that boy ego was big as hell. And then just to find out that he was rich all of a sudden, I was like, yo, Zemo rich?
He's a baron.
I was like, I ain't know Zemo had money like that.
He's a baron, Chris.
And stuff, boy. I was like, yeah. Zemo that guy. But I like this character, how he was at the time. But yeah, I do agree that his breakout was pointless because he didn't do nothing. Like, it would have made sense if Zemo would have got out of prison and then he played the niggas and got out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he would just play, he would have got out and did something else or could have escaped.
Yeah, something a little more.
Going to happen because, you know, Zemo, that boy is Snake. So
I thought he should have been able to escape. That would have been hard.
Yeah, like if he was able, like the way he left, I was like, that should have been his escape. But he just basically gave himself up going to Sokovia.
Yeah, that would have been better when he escaped, or if he would have escaped the Dora Milaje.
Yeah,
would have been better. So, but he did end up having the last laugh with the Flag Smashers.
Yeah,
with, you know, Alfred over here blowing up the whole squad, which was such a bummer to me.
Yeah,
such a bummer. That when he said "one world, one people," I was like, "Yeah, they finna get away," and then just poof. It was sudden though, so I give him that.
Yeah,
I didn't see that coming.
Guard. It did catch you off guard.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. Any more characters that you think we should talk about? Sarah was a good character.
Yeah, Sarah was a good character. She's a good sister. I like her role.
Yeah, she was good.
Overall, I think that was some good characters right there. Because we talked about Sharon and all them.
We talked about Zed. We talked about the two obviously main characters. So as far as the plot, now that we know the whole plot of this movie was to stop was pretty much to stop the Flag Smashers from taking over the GRC. Like, how do you feel about the plot and pretty much Sam becoming Captain America overall? You know, how are you feeling about the plot? Do you want to go ahead and give it a rating right now, or should we? What do you think? Should we talk about the action? Because I want to talk about the action too before we even do a rating. So
yeah, before we get into action, I wanted to talk about the Flag Smashers, bro. I feel like them as a unit, like the dude that was in there, I didn't like how they was doing. I didn't really like how they did with the Flag Smashers. Because I feel like the Flag Smashers like have so much potential, bro. They have so much potential to be like a dominant force. Like you got a team full of super soldiers, bro.
Yeah, they went out pretty weak.
I was like, you got a team full of super soldiers, and you got a homie who sacrificed his life for y'all. I'm like, I'm telling you, bro, when I seen that part, I was like, oh yeah, Flag Smashers, they the real deal.
Yeah, like they went out weak as hell.
Bro, I was like, you got niggas sacrificing themselves for y'all. And then just to see how they at the end just give up like that on Carly. And Carly had to really repeat herself 3 times one world, one people. And like they just sitting there like stunned, like, bro, y'all look so weak for that. So I feel like, to me, the writer should have wrote them better and gave them more intense. They like make them more intense than what they was. Especially with homie when he jumped out the window and stuff when we first got introduced.
Yeah, they definitely could have did better with the Flag Smashers, and I don't want to keep harping on the point, but it's why we said they should have had an episode dedicated to the Flag Smashers to bring them out more, have a little more, standing in this universe instead of, oh, they're just pissed off because they're poor and don't have anywhere to go because everybody came back. So now they just gonna kidnap a bunch of people, kill them, and then they're gonna blow up. Like,
Lazy, man. Let's get into the action.
Yeah, so I feel like the action overall was top tier. I felt like the fighting choreography was on point. The special effects, shout out to them. I thought it was great. I felt like I was watching a movie the whole time, not a TV show.
Yeah.
And I heard every episode was like, what they say, 10 million or something. I think it said it was a lot to make every episode, like 20 million. So they really put a lot into the stunts. I do hate that we lost Red Wing early in episode 2 and didn't get him back till 6, but I love the Red Wing reveal and the suit. So
yeah, it made sense though.
I love the action. So how you feeling about action?
I love the action, bro. I like how it fit every character. Like I like their schemes, like for different schemes of the characters, like how Bucky was portrayed as the guy who can literally catch everything John Walker throw to him. Like when he threw him the shield, he caught the shield. When he threw the knife at him, he caught the knife. Like he literally caught everything this dude did. And that's what I like that one. And I love how they portrayed Falcon, using the wings in advance, using the air, to his advantage. And I love that. And I love how they use Carly too. Carly has some sweet ass moves, bro. Sweet ass moves.
Yeah, but when she fought John Walker, she got her ass beat.
Yeah. She was getting the hands handed to her. Yeah, but you gotta think John can fight though. That's one thing we ain't gonna sugarcoat. John he showed us he knew how to fight.
Oh yeah, I felt like he held his own against
without the serum.
Yeah, well, I don't know, man. Him and Lamar was acting like they did some shit when they came. They really didn't. But when he had the serum and he was fighting Bucky and fighting Sam, he was getting down.
Don't mean.
And he whooped Bucky shit.
Yeah, that boy was getting Bucky the hands though.
And if it wasn't for Bucky coming with the late cliche movie save, he would have decapitated Sam.
Mm-hmm. He almost decapitated both of them, honestly, because he was gonna do it to Bucky first, and then Sam saved him.
Mm-hmm. So
and I like Sharon's action scenes too. I feel like Sharon was putting in some work.
I give her that. I feel like she probably had. I think she had the best action scene.
Yeah.
I would say it's either her or it's Sam's opening sequence.
Yeah, that opening one was fire too, bro.
Because that for the first episode and the opening of the episode to just draw us in, like, yeah, this is going to be action-packed type shit. I thought that was very impressive. So I would either say Sam with that opening scene saving the captain, or I would say Sharon as the power broker beating up her own men she sent. I don't know, weird.
Yeah. It was awesome, bro. I love those scenes. So you want to give it a rating?
Yeah, man. Go ahead. What you got?
Well, I'm going to give my rating. My rating going to be 8 out of 10 because I love the action scenes. I love the scenes with Isaiah Bradley. I love how they portray Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And it just had a nice build up to a lot of stuff. And it was just a lot of stuff that was taken out that didn't make sense for certain stuff. So that's why I knocked it down too. But overall, it was pretty good. I loved the experience. And it felt like a Marvel film, you know. So that's what I give it. What you giving it, bro?
I give it an 8.5. Okay. I definitely loved all the racial things that it touched. I definitely loved the growth that Sam was able to display in this show. And I definitely love they showed his family. What else? And like I said, the action was top tier. I'll knock it down 1.5 because the season finale was ass. It wasn't ass, but I didn't like how they wrapped it up so quick, even with Mr. Nakajima. I didn't like how to everything besides Sam in the season finale to me was bad.
Yeah.
They cut things up too quick. Like they finished things too quick. Like I said, the Flag Smasher shit and all of that. So, but overall, I still think it was a good season to watch. Hopefully we get either another season. It'll probably be, I'm thinking if we get another season of this, it will be like a Bucky type. It'll probably be more Bucky led because Sam about to get his own movie.
Yeah.
You know? So I give it an 8.5. And I think that is a wrap on the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Any more final thoughts or
one more? I feel like at the end they should have had a more time frame. I hated that at that final season to give us 50 minutes, bro. That was terrible.
Yeah, that's 53 minutes. That's what I'm saying. They could have extended a little more and gave us a little more dialogue with Bucky. But I guess we don't need to see Bucky's growth, and that's why it ended as Captain America and the Winter Soldier because we still have more to go with Bucky.
Yeah.
So
very touched.
Yep. So that is the end of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier review on the Straight Outta Marvel podcast, man. And I honestly felt like it was a good ride, you know. Hell yeah. I really enjoy doing this, and I really enjoy the new people that's listening that we got because of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So shout out to all the actors. Shout out to the directors. Shout out to the special effects team. Everybody, you guys did a good job, man. Round of applause for you. So, you know, so we can move on to some Marvel news. I don't know what you got, but I got some. It was hard digging. So what you got?
Man, it was hard looking for something. I'm gonna keep it up, because it's been pretty quiet lately on the Marvel. But overall, I think with the stuff that they got with the Shang-Chi stuff, I can't wait. I heard that when that come out, we're supposed to be getting some more news on that coming soon. So
it's coming out in September.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I heard we're gonna get some more news on that, and we're gonna get some more news for the quantum shift for the Eternals. So
yeah, we need some updates on that.
Yeah, the Eternals, bro. We definitely need some updates for that.
Which I'm excited for now because now that we got the Shang-Chi trailer,
yeah,
I'm thinking we're gonna get the Eternals trailer next. Along with a Spider-Man trailer the next like month or something.
And on top of that, shout out to the director, man, winning an actual award, bro.
The director of what?
The Eternals.
Oh, okay.
I think she won an Oscar. I think she just won an Oscar, not like a last week or something.
Oscar so white. What else you got on Marvel news, sir?
None too much. None too much. What you got?
Okay, so I found out that Spider-Man is the most popular character in all of the world.
Oh yeah, we knew that. Everybody
The
loves
data
Spider-Man.
shows it. I don't know if you can see it, but come on, man, it's all Spidey.
Yes, sir.
And I thought it was hilarious that Captain America is the biggest superhero in Canada.
What?
Yeah.
That's different.
Pretty much. So Spider-Man holds 57 countries. Wonder Woman holds 15 countries. Batman 11, Iron Man 10 countries, Superman 6, Captain America 4 countries, Aquaman 4, and the Hulk with 3. Now, I don't know how accurate this is. I just got it off Twitter and I thought it was interesting.
That's fire.
Another thing, Sony's live action Silk series is eyeing to begin filming in late August. Now, I can't lie, I'm not very familiar with Silk, but it looked like some female Spider-Man. So, I was like, I probably should do my research on it, but I didn't. Sue me. Falcon and Winter Soldier director Carrie Scoglin says the goal was to get everyone to like John Walker by the end of the season, and she thinks everyone does. I thought he was cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, I thought it was a bit rushed, but whatever. More Captain America news. Anthony Mackie says he found out about Captain America 4 from a guy at the grocery store. And shout out to Marvel because they are tight-lipped. They ain't even telling the actors when they doing shit.
Wow. That's crazy. Hey, but that's kind of fire though, Marvel. I see what you're doing. Dang, that's interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was too.
Because I thought they only did that to Tom Holland because he like spilling the beads.
Shout out to Tom Holland, man. I cannot wait to see Spider-Man 3.
Oh, me. I cannot wait, bro.
Okay. Lupita Nyong'o on making Black Panther 2 without Chadwick Boseman. RIP to my guy Chadwick. The way Ryan Coogler has reshaped the second movie is so respectful of the loss we've all experienced. It feels correct to do this. I really hope they honor my guy Chadwick and then recasting.
I hope so too, bro. I hope they honor him in a big way, bro.
But then a recast still.
Yeah. Rest in peace, a legend, man. That shit's still crazy to me.
Okay, so we have One Has to Go. This was trending yesterday on Twitter. And I don't know if you saw this or not, but One Has to Go 2022 edition. Now, a couple of these movies are DC movies, but the majority are Marvel. So for the sake of it, let's just do it. So let me know which one has to go for you.
Okay.
Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, Batman or The Batman, Thor, Love and Thunder, The Flash, Black Panther 2, Black Adam, starring The Rock, or Captain Marvel 2.
Oh man, get rid of Batman, bro.
What?
Get rid of Batman.
What?
I'm tired of this shit.
Robert Pattinson?
Bro, I don't want to see no more Batman films. I'm telling you, bro. I think I've seen so many different Batmans It's not even funny, bro. Like, it's not. And shout out to Flash, though. I'm glad he getting a movie. But Batman, bro, if they gonna come up with this Batman, they gotta stick to him. They have to. They can't just keep switching all these different characters, bro.
It's because they don't have, and I don't even think this Batman. I think this Batman is in like a different universe.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I hate DC. They all over the place. Like, they don't know what to do, bro. Like, what are you gonna do next? What, you gonna bring back another superhero, a Superman?
Just like the Joker. Yeah, they talking about well, Michael B. Jordan shot down the rumors that he's gonna be the Black Superman. I was like, please don't.
Please don't do it, bro.
We don't need a Black Superman. I'm sorry.
We don't, because the nigga get killed every single time.
It's too much. Like, we don't need, and I'm Black, so I can say it. So we don't need a Black Superman. Yo, Black people ain't checking for Superman. I'm sorry.
No.
Like, they don't need to appropriate Superman. We don't need it.
Bro, even as a kid, bro, I never was into Superman.
Never thought Superman was tight.
Never, bro.
I don't like anybody with all the powers.
Laser beams out the eyes. He put on his glasses. Oh, you can't see Clark anymore. What?
The worst superhero identity I ever seen in my life.
Terrible, bro. That's why I love Spider-Man. Boy, put on a whole fit and
whole mask.
Whole mask, everything.
Batman be like, oh, I still need to show y'all I'm white. Like,
bro, I swear. Bro, I swear to God, because I heard something like that before. Like, they had the mask, the way they used to have his mask. It was a black dude on it, but they had to take it off so that way they could show he was white. I was like, yo, that's racist as shit, bro. Like, oh, hell no.
Why he got half of his face exposed?
Bro, because he got all that black on.
Just want to let you know I'm white, though.
I'm white. Don't pull me over. Don't kill me.
Don't pull over my armored Batmobile.
Bro, I hate that nigga Batman. Bruce Wayne, bro. I like him, but I don't like they coming out with so many movies of that. It's just not worth it, bro.
Yeah, it's not it, bro. I ain't feeling it. But I feel you. Mine, Black Adam.
Yeah, that you gotta go to.
And only because it's The Rock. I'm serious, bro. I'm so tired of seeing The Rock in movies. Like, I don't need it. And it's DC, so I would never pick anything from Marvel because Captain Marvel was the shit. So I'm definitely can't wait to see part 2. And anybody hating on Captain Marvel 2, you're an ass.
Yeah, you terrible. Because then Captain Marvel 2 about fire.
Bro, come on.
His big, if you smell what The Rock is cooking. I can't, bro. I can't.
Yeah, I'm good on anything with The Rock in it, unless it's something from Marvel, because then I have to watch. But other than that, I'm good. So
yeah, I'm excited, bro, for all the other films. I'll go see The Flash though. I will see Flash because I do like it.
Oh, I would go see The Flash too, even though 60% of the movie is going to be in slow motion.
Even though he's super fast, but he's gonna be in slow motion.
I'm so fast, like moving slow motion.
And bro,
like, why don't they just call it slow motion?
Exactly.
Ooh, it's super speed.
The thunder, bro. They trying to show out the thunder effects.
I mean, I liked it, but come on, bro. Like, or not like the movie because I haven't seen it yet, but I liked it in the Justice League, but it was a little too much slow motion. But this is not a DC podcast, and we already mentioned him like 3 times. So,
oh, but we bashing them.
Yeah, so we are talking shit about them though. So I guess yeah,
so it's okay.
So I guess it is okay as long as we're talking shit about the trash movies that they constantly and consistently put out. because yo, all y'all trying to say that Justice League Snyder Cut is a comparable movie to Infinity War. Yo, y'all can hold hands and then go jump off of a bridge. And I don't want you to die. I just want you to jump it off a bridge and like fall onto like a bunch of balloons or like a bunch of floaties or something, make like a trampoline, you know, just the fear, you know, fear jumping off a cliff, because that is the most asinine statement I've ever heard. And I get it. You know, on Twitter, you got to be controversial for your things to go viral, but stop it. Stop it.
Stop. Like, come on now. That ain't nowhere near Infinity War. Nowhere near. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, it's a Spider-Man Silk live action. So I guess it's a female or the female Spider-Man, and she's coming to Amazon late 2022. So that's some other good news.
And shout out Val too. I heard she about to get a bigger role now. I'm excited for her.
Yeah, she was a cool cameo. I still think they 0 for 2 in cameos though.
Yeah. That's facts. The build-ups was trash. Because how you gonna have a great build-up and then you just hit it with the random ass cameo?
Oh, I do see it too. So it say the Loki's Disney Plus series will reportedly film in the UK in the near future, possibly for season 2.
Yeah, I'm so excited for Loki, man. I really am. I can't wait for that thing to drop.
So other news, we got Kevin Feige has indicated that they'll continue to hire indie directors. And he says, when you get people with unique points of views and surround them with great artists, they can take you to places you've never gone before. So that's good to know. Shout out to the indies. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the indies out here.
Shout out indies.
Marvel's biggest worry with Sam Wilson's Captain America costume was his cowl, reveals Falcon and Winter Soldier producer. It was something that we went back and forth on quite a bit, which I feel like y'all made the wrong decision. That neck shit was no. It was not it. I'm sorry.
Bro.
It looks terrible.
Yeah, that shit was weird, bro.
And honestly, I didn't notice it until I watched the Avengers podcast, and one of their hosts was saying how the suit looked puffy. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like,
bro, God.
I'm like, damn, the suit does look like real puffy now that I'm looking at it.
Bro, God, I was feeling, bro. I knew it was something. Bro.
Yeah, they gotta slim that down.
Yeah, for sure. They need to put it down more, because I noticed how poofy. I was like, why you look like that? Like, he look jacked or something. It was just weird.
Okay, so it says Falcon and Winter Soldier's creator has addressed rumors regarding a potential Thunderbolts project in the MCU.
Yeah, I heard about that.
There seems to be a lot of chatter around that. I don't know if fans are crazy or not. I'm like, damn. Yeah.
It's called theories, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm like, what you mean is we crazy, mom? We watch shit about people putting on spandex and saving the city.
Right.
What the hell? That was weird. That's weird to say.
Yeah, bro. I thought that was so messed up. Like what? They crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna get into it.
Damn. Okay. Let me see. Just going through the news. Ooh. Okay. So Doctor Strange 2 actress I don't even know how to say it. Gomez has expressed her excitement for her MCU debut as America Chavez. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that is, bro. That's fire.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's pretty much it.
Yeah. It's been pretty dry, but hey, we're going to get, I'm telling you, a lot of news going to drop soon. I already know it. I feel it.
Yeah, spoiler alert, too. Spoiler alert, Loki spoiler alert news. So they say a new plot description for the Loki Disney Plus show teases that Loki will face deletion from reality if he doesn't assist in catching an even greater threat. I wonder who that greater threat will be.
So my question is with this Loki film, I wonder how it's all going to tie. Because, I mean, we saw homie get fucking massacred. Like, his throat choked out. Like, that was terrible by Thanos. But I wonder who gonna be in these films that will be in the later films, since we won't have Loki no more.
Well, I don't know, because we will have to see what timeline he's going to be in, because this is the 2012 timeline.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's the 2012 timeline because he left from the Avengers film. So that was back in 2012, and he took the Tesseract and dipped off. So that means he's in 2012 right now. But they also showed that he's like time jumping or something. So that's why I'm like, I don't know what time this even will be. Because you can bring anyone back if it's 2012.
Yeah, I mean, especially after that whole thing what he did with the Tesseract while taking it and shit. Oh, bro. I'm excited though. I'm wondering who really gonna be in these films. Cause that's what I was saying with Black Widow. Like, I wonder how that's gonna tie as well.
Or I don't think it's gonna really tie in like that.
No, I just think that's what I was saying. I think it's just gonna be probably gonna be one of those movies that's just another superhero movie.
Yeah,
but it's gonna have
because it's gonna be a one-off.
Yeah, it's gonna be like some Easter eggs in there, but it ain't gonna be nothing too crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna probably show us a little something about Budapest, like because she's gonna be in Budapest, so we might get a little backstory on that.
Yeah, that's exciting. I can't wait for that. I'm excited for that one. I'm excited for Loki. That's gonna be crazy.
Falcon and Winter Soldier finale card, the title card was supposed to say Captain America in the White Wolf, but the showrunner said it might not have been as emotional, and I agree.
Yeah.
I think with Sam becoming Captain America, he needed that moment to be specifically for him.
Yeah. Because I feel like at the time he with Bucky was still kind of like rocking that stuff. You know, he wasn't really going white wolf. It was just something that was being said about him at that time. So
yeah, man. So I'm thinking that's it. So we can go ahead and wrap this one up, because it was another great episode 11. And of course, since we are on a Marvel-less May, we will be having all kinds of different shows, breaking down all kind of different things. And please don't get mad at us when we go on tangents, because we're gonna have to, man. We ain't gonna have any shows to talk about. This is what we will do though. And Chris, I'm saying this right now. We didn't even talk about this in pre-pro, but if we get somebody who would hit us up and give us something to review, like a specific movie in the MCU to talk about, we can make an episode out of that too. Like just Marvel throwback, and then we could do our own review on Infinity War, or our own review on the early ones like Iron Man or Iron Man 2. You know, some of the ones that we haven't watched in a while, like Thor the Dark, whatever. So whoever hit us up and let us know, we might do something like that too. So stay tuned, because we are back every week. And obviously these will be coming out faster because we don't have to wait until Friday to watch the episodes. So you already know. And you already know, boom, 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 socials up top. But for the listeners, go follow your boy at the KC Network 702 on Twitter and on where else we at? Instagram. And straight out of marvel.wordpress.com is where you can also leave us comments and get all the latest updates for your boys. You know, the Straight Out of Marvel boys. So
and join the Straight Out of Marvel Facebook page, so that way you guys can get the memes going.
We don't got it right now because you got hacked.
Yeah, your boy.
I just looked at it. Yeah, I just looked at it. It's not up. It's not even up right now.
Yeah, your boy got hacked, but I'm gonna get that fixed so that way we can get back onto that train, get the Straight Out of Marvel group popping. You know, dropping the memes.
Yeah, we do got the group though. Yes, so yes, plug the group, bro.
Yeah, so we get the memes going. We can talk Marvel news. You can share you guys' opinions, how you feel about what's going on in this phase. And basically, we just have a good time and just have some Marvel talk.
Phase 4, starting off to a bang. Starting off with a bang, I mean.
Oh, God. So make sure you follow your boy socials at slime.10. Make sure you follow the Straight Out of Marvel on Twitter. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. So that way we can have all of the news put into one, bro. So that way we can have some fun and we can bump it up, get us more viewers. Because then we get the more viewers, the more we can push it out and get this thing going.
Yeah, so, please don't be afraid to give us a 5-star rating on Apple. Don't be afraid to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, and please give us feedback. And if you give us feedback, we can actually read it live while we recording, because we do want to start incorporating that with the Marvel news, because anything that comes from Marvel fans is Marvel news. So once you hit us up and let us know, we can actually, you know, plug that, because, you know, we do get listeners who would enjoy hearing thoughts from other than the two Straight Out of Marvel brothers. So
yes, sir.
Hey, man, good episode, bro.
You too, fam.
Appreciate you. There's another one. Believe until you make believers.
We out.